Hello and welcome to Financial Considerations. This episode is for engaged people. Engagement is a really happy, fun time in your life. I remember mine, it was a lot of emotions and everything that come along with it. But it is a very important part to decide how the trajectory of your financial life, I guess, is probably the best way to put it. And really, whenever you come together with somebody and combine, if you choose to combine finances, which on some level is going to happen, it's important to get to grips with what that's going to look like and how that's going to happen. And you do that through having the conversation about it. So here are a few things that you should definitely be on the radar when you're going through, combining finances and bringing it together. So the first thing you need to look at is going to be what happens if. And these are really the first few things. So what happens if one of us can't work? So if that looks like disability, well, what happens if that happens? What happens if I can't work and provide the income that my family is used to? What does our circumstances look like? Do I need to look at disability insurance? Do I need to have more savings? What do I need to happen? What does it look like? What happens if the unfortunate thing happens and I die? And again, then we need an income replacement. If I have kids, if my wife just needs taken care of, what does that all look like as a couple now? Then there's really setting the expectation of how to deal with requests for money. And this is a big one, because if you're successful, if you put everything into practice and build a good, stable life yourself, there very often or not, somebody will come along, whether it's a cousin, friends, fan, whatever it looks like, and ask for money. And it's really important that you have that conversation, how you're going to deal with that in the first place. How much you're willing to give. Are you willing to give and expect it back? I mean, giving to family can be, as a loan, can be very precarious. But deciding and coming together as a couple to determine what that looks like can save you a lot of heartache and stress down the line. Number 4 is going to be, and I stress this a lot, but setting your expenses and setting your income. Biggest rot or cancer in a financial life is going to be lifestyle inflation. That's when your expenses just go up, and you'll wake up one day realizing that you have all this money outflowing. It's not really bringing you the happiness that you'd wanted it to bring, and there's kind of no stopping it now. In order to stop it now, it's almost as bad as cutting off a limb. It's very, very difficult to reduce the amount you spend. It's a lot easier to set expenses and to set what you're going to spend later, earlier on in your life, and then stick to that and reevaluate and make sure if you are going to spend more, that it's what you really want to do and you're really getting the happiness per dollar out of that. Number 5 is to really understand your partner and the way that they deal with money. Everybody deals with money in a different way. And that's from prior experiences. That's a whole bunch of things makes up a person's attitude towards money, and coming together and talking about that and making sure that there is an open forum for discussion around finances is super important. For some reason, finances have become like a taboo topic, even amongst couples, and it's insane. And it's really sad to see that it's become so common for that to happen. So start how you mean to go forwards, and make sure that, the finances are something that you can openly talk about without any resentment or negative emotions there. And that really starts from doing it early and often. So that's 5 things that I think should be on your radar if you are engaged or looking to combine your finances for the first time. If you have any questions or anything, as always, I'm open to anything. So if you want to reach out to me, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.